How do? And welcome to Talking Paranormal with the Old Man. And as usual, I am the old man, and I feel it every day. It sucks getting old. No, it doesn't. Age is a number. If you feel like and you act like you're 61, which I am, that's how you feel. I'm 61, but my mind is a 15-year-old. Fart jokes crack me up. Anything like that cracks me up. So, yeah, I'm a kid at heart, literally. All right. So, welcome again to my channel. If you, again, really quickly, if you like this, please subscribe and like. That helps the channel grow. I would appreciate it. Thank you very much. See, I'm trying to do this whole. The wife told me a couple of days ago I need to talk more into the camera. But you know how hard that is? Because usually I'm looking at my screen. Now I have to consciously remind myself to look up, which is not a big deal. It's just it takes some time to get used to, if you know what I mean. Okay, so again, welcome to my channel. I am a 30-year paranormal investigator. I wish I was 30 years old. Holy shit. I'm a 30-year-old 30 Jesus Christ. Okay. I am a paranormal investigator for 30 years. How's that? God damn, that's like a tongue twister. We've done hundreds of investigations, so I think that I have a different take on this because most of the paranormal reaction videos that I have seen, they're not an investigator. They have an interest. Well, I'm an investigator. We've been doing this for 30 years. Like I said, we've been in hundreds of investigations, cemeteries, buildings, famous locations. So I think I have a little bit better perspective on this. I kind of know what's real and what's BS because if you don't know, you don't know. You don't know that what they're showing you is completely BS. So and I know I'm critical at times, but it's like I said before, I don't like when people give out, false stuff, information just for views. I don't like that. That's misleading in my opinion. I am a straight shooter. If I think it's BS, I will call BS. If I think it's cool, I will say I think it's cool. If I don't know, I will tell you I don't know. I don't lie just to make myself look good. I, except for my beard, I look good anyways. And the wife will say you're full of shit. So today we are going to do Fearsome's top five, and I have reacted to him before. I've seen other videos of his before too. If you have not already, please go to his Facebook. I'm just messing this up, aren't I? Go to his YouTube channel, subscribe, and like his. And again, if you since you're feeling generous, come back to here and like and subscribe mine too. I would appreciate it. So we're looking at 8 scary ghost videos that are seriously unsettling. Okay, well, it takes a lot to unsettle me. So I guess without further ado, let's go to Fearsome's top five. And come on, Fearsome, show me what you got, bud. Let's do this. That's what I
Welcome to
said.
Fearsome Top 5.
You're welcome.
Today we're diving into 8
Glad
scary
to have you.
videos that are seriously unsettling. Number 1.
Number one, numero
On an
uno.
account called Cut in the Kitchen, a woman shared a video she's still searching for
Cutting the
answers
kitchen.
to.
Is that
According
what
to
you said?
her, around 4 a.m., her parents' security camera was triggered by movement outside their home. At that hour, they assumed it was just an
Ooh,
animal,
that's
but
a
what appeared instead left them
possum
with
or a coon?
chills.
Can't tell. This is from TikTok. That's interesting. Because if you noticed, I don't know if you saw
Out
it or
of
not.
nowhere, a faint white figure appeared in front of the
Yep,
garage.
right there. Boy, I paused that right. Holy shit. Right there. That's interesting. That little circle there. And some people say that that's a spirit orb, and it very well could be. Sometimes though, it's dust, animal dander, mist if you're outside. But in this case, I don't know. It just appears. Yeah, that's weird. They got something up here too. I don't know what that is. But it looks like they have motion sensor too, because it looks like when it comes closer to the camera. it looks like the sensor senses it and puts on like a spotlight. That's interesting. This is an interesting video. He's starting out pretty good. This isn't the first video, and it's already pretty damn good video. Yeah, I don't know. That's I do not believe from our experiences investigating. And by the way, our group is Southeast Michigan Ghost Hunter Society. We do free investigations. We have all the equipment. Call us up or actually email us. I don't give out phone numbers. Yeah, I don't know. That's interesting. That it from what we've seen. That's not a bug. That's not a lens flare or anything on the camera because there's nothing really to lens flare on the camera. Interesting. Interesting.
Its movements were unsettling, almost as if it were jumping from one
Yeah,
spot to
but
another.
but
But the
but
moment the camera detected motion, the
yeah,
light switched
yeah. But you see where that little orb thing, Majiki, pew, off it went. Yeah,
on. The figure
yeah.
vanished completely.
That's
Based
that's
on its size
interesting.
and shape,
That's
some
interesting.
might think it resembles the ghost of a child.
Could
But
be.
I'll let you decide.
I'm curious to see what that. Yeah, that
Number
looks.
2.
Number two. That looks
Phenomenon
legitimately to me.
Paranormal is a TikTok account dedicated to all
Another
things
TikTok.
supernatural. But the woman behind it
But
may be
TikTok
experiencing something of her
is
own.
entertainment.
Alongside her usual content, she shared what appear to be first-hand encounters inside her home of something that seems to be trying to get her attention.
I don't hear a voice. You know what that sounds like to me, honestly, is me after having Taco Hell. I mean Taco Bell. That's my stomach saying, "Stand by, dude. Stand by." Yeah, I didn't hear a voice.
While she was napping in the living room,
Yeah,
her camera captured a chilling disembodied voice.
and that could be. Oh, that's actually McDonald's. I thought maybe maybe that was Taco Bell. No, Mickey D's. You can see the golden arches there on the M. Okay,
One that
carry
sounds
on.
like it's saying, "I'm coming for you, princess."
Oh no, I'm sorry. That's reaching. No, that's reaching. How the hell do you get "I'm coming for you, princess" out of that shit? Seriously, it's no, dude. If you're gonna do EVPs, man, at least get a good. If you're going to put something on the internet, at least get something that you can understand. No, that I do not get. I'm coming, and we have spent hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours listening to EVPs. No, this is no. I'm coming for you, princess. Please, no, I don't think so.
It's the kind of message that would have sent me running out the door. But
No,
for her, encounters like this happen often, with eerie voices
because she's
frequently
a
calling out
paranormal
from the other
investigator.
side.
That's a dog. See, not too much stuff gets past me.
Just moments after her dog barked,
But how do you know that's a disembodied voice? You can't hear shit. It's just nah. I'm sorry. No, no. That could be anything.
a
That could be
raspy
anything.
voice can be heard saying, "Don't you bark at me."
Oh Jesus, seriously. Yeah, I can kind of hear that.
A direct
But see, here's the thing that, and I'm sorry for pausing this, but this is the kind of thing that I wish people would not do. If you're doing EVPs, and I do that, we do presentations all year round, but of course October, Ghost, Halloween. There's something about that people want to hear stories about. We do presentations, libraries, PowerPoint, and we give evidence, evidence of our with pictures, with EVPs, with video. And what I do is I'll play it 2 or 3 times, ask my audience, what do you think that was? And then I'll put the caption what I think it was. But here they played it, but then they played it, but then they go, this is what it is, and then they play it 2 more times. That is misleading. That is giving you, that is giving you the impression of that that's what it is. And it's not impression. I can't think of the word. Jesus, I'm having brain farts today, man. Um, it leads you, I guess, it leads you to believe that that's what it is. And see, I didn't hear it. That "Don't you dare bark at me" or whatever it said. I did not hear that at first. But see, here's my point: is when they put that on the screen, that's what I heard subconsciously. That's what I'm. So they subconsciously put that in my head or anyone's head that's watching this. And then that's how, like I said, I did not hear that until they put the words on. And then I'm like, oh, yeah, that's what they said. Could be misleading.
And deeply unsettling message. And I'm sorry, but the second it talks back to my dog, that's when I pull out my super soaker full of holy water.
That's cool. I need one of
Number
those.
3.
Number 3.
A woman named Katie is fascinated
Hey,
by all things
Katie.
creepy. She creates homemade oddity art, loves going on spooky adventures, and even keeps a collection of haunted dolls.
Nope.
But one day, while rearranging
Nope.
items in her doll room, something
It stops
happened
right there.
that completely caught her off guard.
I hate dolls. They're too fucking freaky. Especially when they move and shit. But what is she doing with the dolls? Why would you be doing that with the dolls?
As she bent forward to adjust something, a single nickel came flying off the shelf. This coin had been sitting there for some time, untouched and starting to collect dust. She didn't touch the shelf, or even move anything that could have caused this. So why did it randomly go flying off the shelf? And could it be the spirit of one of her haunted dolls trying to get her attention?
I don't know.
Number 4.
That was it?
A man named Ryan has a sister who says strange,
Ryan.
unexplainable things often
That was
happen in
it?
her home.
That's
From
kind of
toys turning on by
anticlimactic.
themselves to pictures flying off the walls. One weekend, Ryan and his wife agreed to watch the house and take care of their niece and nephew while his sister was out of town. But during their stay, the small living room camera captured something they
Okay.
didn't notice at the time.
Let's see what it is.
Okay, hold on.
The hat came off.
Just
The doogie!
nice. Oh no. Here, don't mess it up.
The
Whoa.
hat came off, right?
Okay. All right, let's get you outside. Come on,
Here's the music. Here's the music. It's building. The suspense is killing me. What is it? Of course, I was talking. I gotta stop doing that.
As his wife walked into the room, she set her things down on the table
Heck,
and headed to
Mom.
the kitchen. But just as she walked away, a ghostly voice can be heard saying hi. And moments later, the bag on the table was suddenly knocked over.
Yeah, I saw that. Let's see, I could hear that. Kid's pissed. He's like, screw this. I've created too long.
She didn't notice either at the time. But when she later reviewed the footage, a chill ran down her spine
Why?
at just
Why?
how clear this disembodied
yeah.
voice was.
The dogs have to
5.
see him. Number 5.
Sean Austin is a paranormal investigator
Sean.
who travels the country exploring haunted locations.
Us too.
Recently, he visited a family in Conway, South Carolina, who had been experiencing deeply unsettling activity in their home. They reported toys and chairs moving on their own.
Okay.
And even more disturbing, their young daughter claimed to be speaking with someone no one else could see. When she finally said the man's name, her parents were shocked. It matched the name of a man who had previously worked on the house and later took his own life.
Ooh, shit.
Because of the activity, the family set up a camera, and what it captured is downright chilling.
Okay. Let's see what it is. Okay. It's moving. See, to me, that's more of a child spirit than a man. Why would a man spirit be pushing a little cart like that? But is this time elapsed or is this actual time? I'd be curious to find out. I don't see no timestamp or anything on this running. And what's in the background? Can you hear that in the background? Sounds like somebody whispering. Oh shit! Was that a picture that fell? I see it right there by the floor, by the vase, or if you're hoity-toity, a vase. Here comes the music. I'll shut up this time, though. For real. I will.
Without any clear cause, a toy car suddenly began rolling across the floor, moving as if something unseen was pushing it along. No one was anywhere near it, yet the wheels turned as though it were being guided. Then, as it finally came to a stop, a large picture frame crashed to the floor with a loud smack that echoed through the house. The incident left the family shaken, and what their camera captured next only made things worse.
To be fair, anything could have caused that picture to fall over. Okay. Okay, something's under the table. Oh yeah, I thought I saw a movement. Sounds like maybe a radio in the background. I'm still hearing it. That's kind of cool. The ghost is tired. He's gonna have a seat. Maybe he's gonna have lunch. I'm more interested. What's back here? What's this thing back here? On the countertop, whatever. That there has my eye more than what this does. That's I don't know what that is back there. I'm trying to see on the bigger screen over here. I don't know. I'm not sure what that is. And he's still moving that chair.
In the dining room, a chair slowly slid away from the table, as if something unseen was pulling it out to take a seat.
Yeah,
it
like
kept
I said,
moving, drifting farther and farther back, despite no one being
having
there.
lunch.
Moments like this feel like something straight out of a nightmare. And honestly, just to be safe, I'd be tempted to toss that toy car and chair into a big old fire. Number 6.
Number 6.
A man that goes by Gabagoo on TikTok posted
Hey,
a video
Gabagoo.
that quickly gained traction. He had started recording after letting his daughter paint his nails, just to show
cool.
off the surprisingly good job she did.
Yeah.
But when he later rewatched the footage, he heard something that made the hair on the back of his neck stand up. A faint ghostly whisper was barely picked up in the audio, one that sounds like it's saying, "Someone warn everybody, you hear me?" After enhancing the clip, it's hard to deny that a voice was captured. But at the time of
heard the voice.
recording, it was only him and his daughter in the room.
And see, that's usually how it is, as you all probably know. EVPs, anything that can record, you can get EVPs. Tape recorder, a phone, a Ring camera, anything that records. So, and 90% of the time, you do not hear anything until you play it back. Unless you have we have an EVP watch that is like a smartwatch, but it records EVPs in real time, and you can hear them on your earbuds. So you can it records, and you can hear them in live as it happens. So the idea behind that is you're on site during the investigation, and you have this watch, and you hear what's being recorded, and then you can tell if there's a voice. And we've had a couple of incidences where we have been using the EVP watch, and I'm sure you could use it for a tape recorder. Maybe I haven't tried the tape recorder to try to do live EVPs. We have the EVP watch. So yeah, so 99, like I said, 90% of the time you don't hear anything until after you play it back.
And the whisper sounds eerily close to the camera. So what exactly did he capture? And how can I avoid it?
Don't record.
Number 7.
Number 7.
Over on the Ghost Tech Paranormal YouTube channel,
Ghost Tech.
paranormal investigators Jeff and Mark set out to investigate a location known as the Arcliff Cells. This fort was built in 1826 as a
That's cool.
defensive structure to protect Britain from a potential French invasion. Today, Arcliff Fort is abandoned and partially sealed off, with reports of paranormal activity and unexplained occurrences happening in the cells. As soon as Jeff and Mark turned on their cameras, before even getting a chance to start the investigation, they heard something in the tunnels that scared them to their core.
All red lights. Are you red
I'm
lights?
red lighted, yeah.
Right.
Feet steps?
Oh my God.
I think I hear feet steps.
That's loud. There's someone walking around.
Someone else in there, dude. Go and investigate. That's what you're doing. Go.
My ears are standing on end, man.
Investigate.
Lucky we're recording.
Wuss.
We haven't even counted in
They're
yet.
in the UK.
That's f***ing crazy.
Bloody hell. Go look.
We're
Look.
we're hearing walking.
It's getting closer.
So if you're hearing footsteps, you're hearing shit moving around, would you not go and see what it was? Anybody can sit there and go, oh, it's we're hearing footsteps, we're hearing things. Well, go see who the hell it is.
Jesus.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's Jesus. I don't think it's Jesus.
Someone's we've just turned on the camera and there's someone walking behind us.
I'd be surprised if it was. Don't tell me to shush.
Oh my God. That's loud. There's someone walking around. Oh, my ears are standing on end, man. Lucky we're recording now.
Loud banging echoed around them, eventually turning into the chilling sound of ghostly footsteps. They looked at each other in disbelief, as they were the only two people in the bunker.
But it can't be ghostly footsteps if you don't go to investigate. It's an abandoned place. There's other possibility of other people being there. So, yeah, go and investigate. See who it is. If it's someone that's alive, then you know it's not ghostly footsteps.
The guys explored the tunnels, setting up equipment along the way. Mark eventually settled in a pitch-black passageway to conduct a solo session, eager to see what responses he might get.
Nice.
Up at the top of the passageway, we've got some devices on the floor.
REM
One of
pod.
them is, if you go up to it, it'll make a buzzing sound and lights will go off.
What's the other one?
Totally won't hurt you or harm you.
Oh, a bell. A bell.
And
It goes
the
ding, ding,
device
ding,
next
ding,
to it is a bell, which
Yes.
you can ring. It's like a porter's bell,
Yes.
which you're probably familiar with from the, if you were alive in the 1930s and 40s.
Well, they didn't
I'm
have
asking out to
porter
anybody
bell.
who may be in the fort with me still to make a noise or touch one of our devices, please.
And touch you while you're at it.
What date were you here?
So he conveniently left that out. And you can touch me if you
Whoa.
want.
What
Oh,
the?
shit. That was sarcasm, actually.
Who's that? I can hear movement from down there behind the static cameras, like shuffling.
That wasn't shuffling, dude.
Who's down there, please?
That wasn't shuffling. Something
A loud
moved.
bang rang out
Yeah.
from the end
It
of the
wasn't
tunnel,
shuffling.
sounding like a heavy object had been thrown. Caught off guard, Mark stared into the darkness, trying to make sense of what he just heard. And while this was all happening, Jeff was conducting a solo session of his own.
And what we've done, we've placed some motion balls along the floor.
Yeah, we have those. You were getting for
And
cats.
I've got a digital recorder.
And the thing is they're just cat balls. We have some too. And you push the button on top, they start lighting up and shit. And we put them in locations, and if there's any kind of movement on the balls, they light up. We actually did an investigation at a library. Then we came back a couple months later and did a presentation. And we had the cat balls. And in front of the reference desk on the first floor, only one ball went off. So we thought, well, maybe it's a defective ball. So we put the ball someplace else in front of a camera, a static camera, and that cat toy did not go off. So it went off twice in front of the reference desk, but when we moved it to the other part of the library, it did not go off. So, yeah, there could have been a vibration on the floor, maybe air conditioner or whatever, in front of the reference desk, but there was two balls there and only one ball went off twice. And by going off, I mean flashing lights.
What the f was that?
Hey, watch your mouth. Don't be cussing on this here radio. No, it's not a radio. It's video.
Well, that sounded like metal.
As the investigation was winding
Was it
down,
heavy?
Jeff had one last question that
Metal?
seemed to get a response.
So, would you like us just to leave now?
Get out. Yes, I would. Please.
Shall we leave?
Yes.
Let's walk in. Let's walk in.
Never whisper during investigations.
And it sounds as if it's coming from the cell
Because it's hard to
behind the camera.
differentiate between
Shall we leave?
real EVPs and whispering by team members.
Let's walk in. Let's walk in. And it sounds as if it's coming from the cell behind the camera.
The clear, undeniable sound of footsteps
It's coming from over there, behind my hope chest.
could be heard coming from the cell directly in front of Jeff. These steps were unmistakable and seemed to come in response to him asking if they should leave now. From the evidence they gathered, it's safe to say that something is still lingering at the Arcliff cells.
The Damned, sure, that's kind of cool.
Number 8.
Number 8.
A man known as Les Giants on TikTok says that over the past few days, he's been hearing strange rustling coming from the swamp near his home.
An
Each
animal.
time he went to check, there was never anyone there. But one night at 1:30 a.m., when the noises started up again, he grabbed his phone, and this time he captured something truly terrifying.
Y'all, I just walked off the porch and I came out here to check on the chickens. I just heard. First off, I heard my name.
That's my chicken.
Second off, it sounded like somebody was saying, "Help me." Hold on. Hold on.
Hey. Help. I need help. Harry.
Man,
Help me?
that's a friend, man.
He
Or
cautiously
somebody.
stepped outside, scanning the area for whatever was making the noise.
Nah.
Then, in a sudden and terrifying moment, he heard someone call his name. As he moved deeper into the darkness, a chilling voice echoed out, asking for help. What made it even more unsettling was how calm the voice sounded.
Yeah.
Completely out of place for someone in distress.
Yeah.
His heart began to race, and he quickly ran back inside.
He was fake.
But it leaves him and all of us wondering what the actual was out there calling for help in the middle of the night. Make sure to follow me on Instagram to hear more from your boy.
More from your
As
boy.
always,
I like that.
if you enjoy these
More
creepy
from your boy.
videos, then make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to see more videos like this.
All right. All right. There was a few of them that were really good. A couple of them a little sketchy, in my opinion. Especially that last one. This things can be faked so easily now that it's really hard, and that's why it's hard to react to something unless unless you're actually there and see it for your own eyeballs. I'm a natural skeptic because nowadays it's all for views. It's all to have something that goes viral. And when people do this, in my opinion, they're in it for the wrong reason. They're in it for the money. They're in it for the clicks. They're in it for it to go viral, and to me that's wrong. But anyways, that's just my opinion. So again, that was who was that? That was Fearsome's top five, and it was 8 scary ghost videos that are seriously unsettling. There was a couple of them that were like, right on, dude, right on. A couple of them were, sketchy. That they were sus, which is short for sus- suspected being. That's not sus. Oh God, brain fart. Sus. I guess it would be suspect, suspected, sus. Anyways, they were possibly fake. God, now I'm going to be in the whole freaking day trying to figure out what sus means. I know what it means. I just can't think about it. Suspected, sus, suspect, whatever. You know what I mean. So, anyways, thank you again for watching. If you haven't already, please go to Fearsome's top five. Like and subscribe to his video. And while you're in a giving non-Christmas season mode, like and subscribe mine too, please. I would appreciate it. And I have to work on getting more time with the camera. Okay, so again, thank you very much. And until we meet again, I'm not going to do that whole thing. I should say, I guess two is we are going to do Bath on the 23rd of May. If you're in Michigan, investigation open to the public. If you are in Winchester, Indiana, we're doing the Randolph County Asylum on July 18th through the 19th. That does cost $63, but the money goes to them, not to us. We had to pay too. So, yep. So again, be kind to everyone, please, because the world is kind of freaky right now. So, if you could do that, I would appreciate it. And until we meet again, goodbye.